Okay, the drugs should be wearing off in just a few more minutes. Do we have everything ready for when they wake up? The welcome to your new home banner?
Check.
All the pizza and cake and other food?
Check. And all according to their purchase history, too.
Okay, and how is the giant painting we have of them on the wall?
Absolutely stunning and spotless, as always. Putting every square inch of that wall to good use.
Terrific. Oh, shoot, they're waking up. Okay. Try not to be creepy, just like we practiced.
Right.
Hey there, how are you doing? Well, I'm sure you must be a little groggy, and also maybe surprised, but don't worry, you're in good hands now.
Our hands.
Of course, the two of us are going to take such good care of you. You're going to love it here.
We did so much research into what you like so we can make this place as perfect as possible for you. I mean, even the thermostat is already set to your preference.
Nice save, Bella. Let me introduce myself. I'm Lynn, and this is Bella. I'm the one who brought you here.
And I'm the one who bribed the police. It was worth every cent, mind you. I was actually surprised the price was so low. I mean, this is you we're talking about. I was willing to give an arm and a leg if it came to that, too. And to think Loon here wanted to use violence. But I guess sometimes bribery is just easier.
In my defense, violence is what I've trained for. Well, what we've both trained for. You've got to protect what you love, after all.
You can say that again, Loon.
Anyway, darling, let me give you a bit of history about the two of us. So, Bella and I go way back. We've been best friends since we could walk.
And best of friends is putting it lightly. The two of us have always done everything together. Lunch, movies, shopping, you name it.
And we like to match too. You know, we've always gotten matching lunchboxes, matching lunches, brought the same clothes, and listened to the same songs. And that's actually where you come in. See, Bella and I love each other. Very, very much, but it's platonic.
Right, we're just friends.
So when we asked each other who we like romantically, well, to our delight, it was you.
You have no idea how excited we were to find out that we love the same person. I even marked the date in our friendship calendar.
And so did I.
Aww.
Anyway, since we both love you, and not just a little, a lot, like, you see the painting of you plastered all over the wall there. Yeah, it took 57 tries to get it just right. She did it. She's so talented.
Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. But I'm not as talented as you, Loon. I'm not tech savvy enough to track an IP address like you can.
Aw, it really is no big deal once you get the hang of it.
But, like she was saying, darling, we both love you very, very much. So it was the perfect opportunity to share you. We always share sweaters, food, and cell phone plans. Now we can share a lover, too.
Oh, no, it's okay, darling. You don't have to introduce yourself.
Right, we already know everything about you. Absolutely everything. Blood type, birthday, address, how well you handle spicy food. Absolutely everything.
And because we know everything about you, we know just how to take care of you. For instance, if you ever get the itch to watch a show, well, we already made a record of all the shows you watched and which ones you like. And we also did some research so we could give you recommendations we know you'll just love. And since we already know which ones you watched, you won't get any recommendations for shows you already watched.
And if you get lonely watching it, we can always watch with you.
Right. We can be your snuggle buddies on the couch while you just relax and enjoy yourself.
We can even hand feed you the popcorn or whatever other snack you're in the mood for. Won't that just be so romantic?
Yeah. Imagine how comfy it'll be sandwiched between the two of us, lazily getting spoiled and snuggled by two best friends. And aside from that, you can get snuggles whenever you want. Just ask away. You'll have on-demand snuggles, and since there are two of us, we can alternate our duties, so you'll always have a snuggle buddy at your beck and call.
But that's not all. We also know all your favorite smells. So we changed out our shampoos and body washes for the scents that you like the most. We're using them right now, actually, if you didn't already notice. Don't they just smell so wonderful? We'll use them all the time for you.
It's no bother, really. We love to give you what you want. And we know what you want. And to top it all off, we want you too.
And it's not because we want you so badly that we're doing all this for you and putting in all this effort. You know, we even practice singing for you. And dancing too. All the hobbies you can imagine if they could help us entertain you.
Anything to make you stay.
Anything. Loon is a lot better at singing than me, though.
But Bella is a lot better at dancing.
Aww, see how sweet Loon is? And I'm just as sweet too. And we're both even sweeter for you. So, won't you see things our way? Won't you be ours?
You're already ours, though.
Yeah, you really are already ours. Before you even met us, you were ours. But it would be nice if you wanted to be ours as much as we wanted to be yours.
All you have to do is tell us that you want to live here with us forever. Just tell us those words, and the two of us will take care of everything else. You won't have to worry about a thing.
Just tell us those words and we'll bring over all your old stuff. Games, clothes, heck, even pets. We'll bring it all here so you can really feel like this is your home. Which it is. Well, one of your homes.
Right, one of our homes. Bella and I don't actually live together. Well, kind of. We sleep over at each other's places a lot, but we have our own houses.
But that just means you can alternate between our two homes. That way, things can always be a little fresh for you. After you spend a bit of time in my home, and then get bored of it, we can stay at Loon's for a while. And then when you get bored of Loon's home, we can move back to mine, and so on.
And the two of us are neighbors, actually, so it's not as big of a hassle as it sounds.
We could give you a little tour of the place if you like. I'm sure that will help you get settled. What do you want to see first? We could go check out the media room. We have our own little theater here, so you can watch things on this huge screen that we have.
The best part about it, though, is all the movies we have of you. You will not believe our collection. We've got movies of you trying out new food for the first time. Your reactions are always so cute, by the way, whether you like the food or not.
Or we have movies of you trying on new clothes. Only after you put them on, of course. That goes without saying because we respect your privacy. Somewhat. You always look so damn fresh in those clothes, too. But you look good in anything, obviously.
Ooh, we even have some movies of you staring at your computer screen for several hours. Every last one of your expressions are absolutely adorable. Even the deadpan one you have when browsing the internet, and when you smirk or chuckle at a meme or something you like. Now that's just to die for.
I know just what Loon is talking about. That's why I edited together the laughing footage of you. It's a masterpiece if I do say so myself.
Or, if you don't want to see the theater first, we can check out something else. How about the art gallery? We have so many paintings of you. Mostly by Bella. Excellently done, might I add. But I even tried my hand at a few myself.
I can vouch for the art gallery, too. You might think it'd get old painting the same person again and again, but we always make sure to put new twists on a majority of the paintings. To give you an idea of what I mean, there's this one painting we have where you're an angel, complete with a halo and wings, and then Luna and I are kneeling down praying to you. I made sure to give you such a warm and merciful expression. It really captures the mood of the scene.
Or, there's also this one other painting we have of you where Bella and I are cowering in a corner while you're protecting us by fighting off 7 ninjas with a fork. With a fork, as in you have a fork, not that the ninjas each have a fork. That would just be silly. They all have ninja swords, of course.
I wanted to include more ninjas to make you look even more valiant and badass, but it's kind of a waste to bother painting so many other people other than you. The time and effort would be so much better spent making another painting of you.
And Bella really does spend that time and effort well. I think her finest work is the painting where you're lying in bed, looking affectionately at the viewer and patting their head. It's so simple, but just so sweet. Not just that, but there's so much detail. Bella even made sure to include all of your birthmarks. I don't think there's a better painting anywhere in the whole wide world.
Let's see, what else was there? Well, there's also the room we decorated with your birthstone everywhere as a way of celebrating your life, because if there was ever anything to celebrate, it would be you. That's also where we keep the mold of your hand, for hand-holding purposes, obviously. But I suppose we have the real thing now. Once you're comfortable with it, of course. No rush.
Of course, there's no rush. We'll have all the time in the world now that you're here with us, because you're never leaving. But the two of us will do everything in our power to make your stay here a comfortable one. You'll have tons of fun with us here. My place has an indoor swimming pool tailored to your exact height, so you'll never drown in it. Your head is just above the water at its deepest, and Bella here gives the best massages in the world. My shoulders can attest to that. So there really is no reason you'd ever want to leave us. We're perfect for you.
And although you'll obviously never want to leave, you don't have to worry about anyone taking you away from us either. Even if we bribe the police to leave us alone, you might have to worry about a random home invader, right? But you'd be wrong. See, we've taken more than enough measures to guarantee your safety. Trust us, our homes are super secure. You can't even imagine all the layers upon layers of defense we have. Just for detection alone, there's cameras, motion trackers, and some devices I don't even know the name of, so you'll have to ask Loon for that. As for the doors, they're reinforced and have more locks than you have fingers. Not to mention, there's my personal favorite tool of defense, auto turrets. Don't worry though, they have facial recognition technology to make sure they never harm you or the two of us.
But even with all those measures, you might be thinking, but what about when I go outside to alternate between your houses? Wouldn't I be vulnerable then? What if I get kidnapped by someone who doesn't love me? Well then, my darling, don't worry your precious little head. It goes without saying that we've prepared for that situation as well. We have underground tunnels that go between Bella's house and mine, so you'll never have to leave the safety of the inside. No need to thank us. The pleasure is all ours.
But if you did thank us, it would mean the world.
That's true. We'd probably foam at the mouth if you thanked us, so just keep that in mind, darling. Leaving that aside now, it must have been a while since you ate, right? We already prepared all the food for your welcoming party, so why don't you give it a try? Oh, but there's no need to get up. Bella and I will get it for you. You just stay there and keep being perfect. You don't have to do anything. Well, other than decide what you want to try first. And who do you want to feed you first? Bella or me? Naturally, we can't have you feeding yourself, not when you have two loyal devotees right here just as eager as can be for that privilege. So, give it some thought. But don't stress over it. You have plenty of time to think about it. Like we said before, you have all the time in the world, because you're staying with us. Forever.